Jack of all ceremonies, MC of none.
More like he's jacking off the ceremonies, am I right?
Too busy playing with myself, you know what I mean?
Time is measured differently.
Not correct.
For myself, it was in days since Sammy had been missing. For Michael, it was days until school began and he lost his freedom.
What?
For Vela, time was measured in music. A careless and overwhelming existence where the oral world carried more weight than the physical world.
She never has said that.
For Claudio and Rory,
What?
it was days since their siblings vanished from their lives.
Sure.
Wasn't it
Chandra,
years?
I think it was days.
That's a lot of days.
Counting days since her little brother's disappearance.
What?
For all of us, time moved at the same rate.
That was
Calculating
convoluted.
days until we found a way to feel important.
Should I play it?
Yeah, we've come this far.
It'd be stupid not to do it.
I'm ready, guys.
I like this
feel like
music.
something exciting is about to happen.
I
Whoa.
feel like something
This isn't a
exciting.
mistake.
One of his legs was up.
Worst comes to worst,
He's doing this.
we made the world a little better with some beautiful music.
Just do it already.
Puppet strings.
I like that these cutscenes actually have different facial expressions.
Yeah.
One of the struggles with Vela, she always looks like she's about to rip someone's head off in every scene. And she finally has a second face. The soundtrack of YIIK. This is a different song, right? Than last time we played the same record?
Yes. It's not anymore. I think the backing is slightly different.
Or I don't remember the intro.
I still don't understand.
I'm thinking maybe whenever this happens, we're seeing stuff that Alex isn't seeing. And that's why he's like in hypno. Because it is like putting us outside of him in some way. But then the game also specifies other characters don't get to see what's happening. Oh, the spikes went through them. Oh. There goes everyone but Vela.
And Alex.
I think I could see the model and sticking out of the Iron Maiden while it spun. Okay, I like that. I do like that animation. Parallels between Vela and Sammy.
You could take this cutscene and green screen out the background and do whatever you want with it.
Make your own anime FMV. Which stands for furry music video.
I like this, and I wish the whole game was in 4.3 or 1.1. I think this is 1.1. I don't think it's 4.3.
The new cutscenes are definitely all more evocative and interesting.
This looks like
I don't know if I
King
ever
Gizzard music
sure
video.
what they mean. Binary license plate.
Not binary. There's not enough digits.
It's binary in that it is two different things.
Sure.
We're still looking for the van. He's got Oren's sword.
Oh, the Essentia 2000. Who's this baddie?
That is an Oren ass sword from Final Fantasy X. The only RPG I've played.
It reminds me of Marsh's sword.
It's reminding me
in
a lot
the
of
promo
Boss Baby.
art of FFTA.
This is fun music.
This is an interesting one. As with everything, I wish there was more context.
Yes. There's just been a build up to a robot. Yeah, it's another fucking leitmotif. I genuinely do like this little jingle. Every time they use it again, it works on me. This one's jamming.
Blood bag.
You
yay.
got them. She has a clock sword?
Are you guys okay? What just happened?
Good question.
Holy shit! Did you guys see that?
Why'd you yell? Peek your
What
mic.
exactly? You guys put on the record and went into an epileptic fit.
Was he not one
It
of the
would have
people
been
that went
funny
in?
any other context.
I did see it. It was amazing.
It was the woman made of plastic that I've been dreaming about.
Woman made of plastic? What does that mean, Alex?
She's like an android or something, but she's like plastic.
It would hit a lot harder if we could tell that.
That's happened to you before?
So they saw that.
Like once or twice. It's been a recurring dream or something.
But the entities that were behind the camera, she destroyed them so easily, and that wasn't Vanish she was using.
Do you think
It
she's
was
still in
sword.
danger? She was stuck in the van.
If she could destroy the entities so easily, I don't think there's much danger she could be in.
But we need to find her. That's why the entity who was living with me had us play the record, right? To wake her up.
I agree. You're right, but what's actually going on here? What is she?
You okay?
Yeah, I am. But forget it, never mind. I can't really explain it yet. It's just a feeling. Give me some time, and maybe I'll be able to put it into words.
So what's the plan here? Do we just go and try and find the van this mysterious android is in?
If only we could have seen the outside of the van, then we'd at least know what we're supposed to be looking for.
We did see the outside of the van. It's in the woods. See, which parts did they see?
Yeah.
Because once you're like, oh, did you see that? I'm like, oh, they saw all the stuff we saw. Okay. But then they don't know what we saw.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, do you have a minute?
What's up?
I was wondering if we could go somewhere and talk for a bit. There's been something on my mind, and yeah.
Sure. Thanks. Why didn't he voice that line? What the fuck?
They're like, shit, you actually clicked on it. We thought you would be a dick because you're like role-playing Alex.
So, what's wrong?
Well, I don't know. I've just had a lot on my mind lately, and
Take your time, man.
well, I've just been really depressed lately, thinking about my sister, my parents, just how much life is going to change from now on. My sister was a lot younger than me, but she really was my best friend, and now she's gone. I feel aimless. We had plans, things we wanted to do in the future, places we wanted to go, movies that we wanted to see, new games to play together, and now none of that will happen. Sometimes I wish, you know what I mean, right?
Bad things happen, but life has to move on, right? You don't have your sister anymore, but you have all of us.
That's not reassuring.
Michael, me, Vela, Chandra, Claudio.
He literally met Chandra and Claudio earlier today.
Or yesterday, basically. Yeah, like we're your support network. You know, me, the guy that yelled at you, and these people that you've never talked to directly.
We can't
Life's
replace
good.
your sister, but we're happy that you're still here. If you had become a soul survivor, then we never would have met you, and that's really depressing. I'm not the best with these sort of things, but basically I'm saying I'm happy we met you.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. This is awkward. Let's go find the android or something.
Oh, hi, Sammy. How you doing?
Try to kiss Rory. Let's go to look for clues about the android.
Let's go.
Oh shit, I've got nothing.
I
Loading.
don't think I've ever loved a woman before. Not romantically, at least. I love my mother, and I love my sister, and my
No, you
cousins,
don't.
my female friends.
You hate your mom.
How many female friends do you have?
2.
I don't think he's friends with Chandra.
And for someone who loves his sister, he literally never talks about her.
I love them, but not in the way that's filled with a romantic sense of love. I've had
Moving
7
like that.
girlfriends throughout college and high school. None of them lasted long, and I never minded when things were over. Something funny happened that night when I went to bed. I had a dream again.
You went to bed after that?
Yes, it was about the android, but she wasn't trapped inside a moving van. She was free and human. In my dream, I knew her very well. We'd been together for a long time. We weren't old. We didn't get old. I knew inside my heart how well she treated me. I knew, for the first time, she was the only woman I'd ever treated well. Inside my dream world, she entered my dreams. She entered my thoughts. She filled up every part of my mind, even the parts I wanted to hide away. She was like the old Bruce Lee quote, "Be like water." She was my water, rushing into all the cracks.
I don't think he understands that quote.
Nothing could be hidden from her, but I didn't mind. She didn't judge. She didn't have a place to judge. She, unlike all other humans, was aware of human flaws. She didn't pretend we didn't think about hatred, violence, jealousy, sex. It was a person. She got that. Now, if only she was too. She is, and always will be, a woman made of plastic.
Your waifu.
I know how funny this sounds. Trust me, I do. How can a woman made of plastic be loved so much by a real flesh and blood human?
Fell in love with an anime figure.
I woke up the next morning in a cold sweat. What was I feeling? It was like a warm light surrounded me. Someone had flipped a switch in my brain, and I now understood something I wasn't capable of understanding before. I felt a weird joy inside me, like I had a secret no one else was allowed to know. A secret that was meant only for my ears. And it was the android who told me. But it couldn't. I tried to recall the dream, but it was already slipping away to the periphery of my mind. I couldn't remember specific scenes, but I could remember the feeling the dream had given me, and I knew they wouldn't be leaving me. I thought about Michael, then Rory, then Claudio, then Chandra. I had no desire to see any of them. I thought about Vela, then Sammy, and I felt weird, like I had done something wrong, as if I had wronged them somehow in the dream. And just like that, suddenly I needed to see Vela. But why? Why did I suddenly have the urge to apologize? No, that wasn't it. Thank her? No, I don't know why. But I needed to find her and do it alone.
Well, she's easy to find, so good news
He
there.
legitimately did just go straight to bed.
Yep. Strange to unpack. So, Vela's right there, and this game is seemingly set off by his obsession with Sammy, but this android he's never met is the first time he's ever felt love.
I think it's because it's his anime waifu.
Which means that he didn't even have like a manic pixie dream girl, like love at first sight reaction to Sammy then.
He did. It was just with an AI chatbot.
I'm saying like he thinks that he didn't, even though it's the driving force of the story.
I'm
which
going the wrong way.
Makes him not the type of character that a story like this would be lampooning, because he's not actually into Sammy. What?
The game works, guys.
That doesn't seem like it's on purpose. No,
it's not.
Okay, that would have been a funny gag, but that's not a joke. That's just actually happening.
Yeah, no, the cars just randomly spawn.
That's incredible.
You guys don't understand it. It's a satire of bad JRPGs.
I thought it was a joke.
No, not
my
a
god.
joke. Okay.
I do feel like you can just read, what's it called? Paper Towns by John Green.
Okay.
And that's like the same audience, target age, and it communicated what it was going for.
I can't hate that. It's because it is reading, which is a thing that I think people should do. Maybe it skews into the young adult a little too far. I don't know, but I guess
this
people
feels like. I mean, I think any level of literary stuff going on in video games is basically for YA.
Yeah,
because that's the level. That's the paddling pool the whole genre still is in, mostly, besides Disco Elysium and Planescape, I guess.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Of course it doesn't. Probably because I get so sad to see it go. I like Thanksgiving. That's always fun. But like Christmas, that's always depressing. The celebration always makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, are you really happy, or are you just pretending because it's Christmas?
I never thought of it that way. I love the fall too. It always meant seeing my friends again, but I guess starting school again sucks. You know, I haven't thought about school since like last winter or spring, whenever it was. I don't miss tests or any of that shit, but I miss learning. I was good at school. I'm not a genius, but I'm great at writing, philosophy, psych.
I remembered what I wanted to point out.
Okay.
Which is that they were going through the list of people. Oh, we count, but I get it. He's like, we define our time like since the last like trauma or the thing that's like our narrative in our life and so on. He said that she's counting, she sees time as music, as opposed to like counting it down to the weird sort of grooming she went through and or any of her actual trauma and betrayal. She's like, wow, Vela sees time through music because she's so mystical and whatnot. And then even more puzzlingly, she's like, Michael's counting down the days until he goes off to college and loses his freedom. Or specifically said when school starts, he loses freedom. Michael, according to Alex, is in school right now for the SATs, which happened during school.
Yeah.
So summer break hasn't started yet.
I don't think I'm great at anything that
I got
helps real
nothing.
life, though. Maybe dreaming. I have a lot of dreams. Things I want to happen. Now, if only they'd be grounded in reality.
Oh, back up from the mic, buddy.
Completely different audio style, yeah.
What's that thing they say about dreams and poets?
Or sad sacks.
Something like that.
Can I ask you a serious question?
Go for it, Ginger Boy.
Shut
What
up.
was your world like? The one you came from?
You know, I don't think anyone has asked me that since I've been here. Wow. I try not to think about my old reality, but it really wasn't all that bad. Things are mostly the same. We had more cows, though. Lots of cows. And the music? Different. Your metal is our pop. Isn't that weird?
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's like, what if all the colors we see aren't the same colors? We call them the same
I
thing.
come from 2007 when alternative rock was popular.
My mother would love your thrash metal. We also didn't say the 90s. We called it the end times. Isn't that funny? We all joked that 2000 would be the end of the world. That and, well, this is gonna sound weird, but we don't look at death the same way. In this reality, death is like giving up or making a mistake. How can you fault someone for dying? We all publicly acknowledge that when someone dies, you're sad for yourself, not for them. That, and
What is it?
we can call our dead. When my grandmother passed away, I was 12. I've spoken to her once a month for the past 12 years. There are phones, special phones. You put in money, dial the social security number of your loved one, and for 3 minutes, you can speak to them. You can talk to them about anything, with one exception. Under no circumstances are you allowed to ask about where they are and how they're feeling. If you do, they lose their phone privileges forever, and you have a 10-year hold on your account.
What? Like, for real?
Yes. And we never dream. I didn't know about dreams when I first came here.
My question is just like, what is this supposed to...
Yeah, I was thinking
does
like,
it
what
mean?
do we do with this world building? It's like fun thoughts.
I mean,
although,
it's like...
although my brain immediately went like, the fucked up spitefulness you could do is you'd be like, oh, I hate that guy. Let's permanently get rid of his afterlife.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
just one phone call, you, the living person, have the ability to permanently destroy that person's ability to receive phone calls forever.
I guess it is...
severing them from the mortal world.
I guess it is supposed to be like, it has two-factor because you have to know their social security number.
Which, yeah.
But like...
So you really got to protect that for your whole life, even more than now, because it's like, it affects your afterlife.
This is just very odd. I don't know what to do with this. Like, what is this philosophically trying to say?
I don't know.
I had my first dream the night before I met you.
Must be fate.
We also
No.
don't have fate where I come from. I think we never put ourselves in that sort of box. You take away your own freedom by even pretending things like that might exist.
What did you see when you traversed the soul space? What was it like?
I don't have the talent with words to explain it. It's something you should see for yourself.
What? Leave my body?
I don't think I could ever.
Maybe not, but... Okay, look at it this way. Before I traveled the soul space, I was a different person. Someone who got hurt by someone. Someone who believed they were loved unconditionally. When I was out there, I realized unconditional love exists, but only as something to strive for. It's just a concept. There's no way to actually put it into practice. We can say we love someone unconditionally, and we can act like we do. But it's not to judge people for what they did to you or someone else. To accept someone for being human.
Accept someone for being human? I know what you mean, but isn't that funny? Coming from a human? We're all human.
Are you
We
stupid?
all have flaws. We all hurt each other, but is that the thing to be fixated on?
You literally just talked about this in your
I
one-man
don't
show.
understand him.
And I do believe unconditional love exists.
Oh? Have you felt it before then?
So what if I have?
You have not.
From who?
Why would you
What's her
say
name?
it so annoyingly?
I don't know. It's just, I had this dream. And in this dream, I was loved unconditionally.
So it doesn't exist. You had a dream
Yeah,
about
it's a
it.
dream. We
Whoever
know those
loved
aren't
me
real.
loved my flaws and loved my mistakes as much as they loved the things worth making me loved. Is that so hard to believe?
Sounds like a dream. So, who was she?
Amicus.
Spit it out. Was it Sammy Park?
No, I don't think so. Maybe it was. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was the android in the van. Maybe it was all three of you as one being.
So he already forgot?
Well, I think you're a lazy ass half the time, so I don't think I'm the one to love you unconditionally. But yes, keep chasing the missing girl who entered the soul space. I'm sure when you finally find her, she'd love you unconditionally.
Hey, that's not fair. Also, Sammy is out there. She isn't in the soul space. I can feel her out there.
Maybe you're feeling her out there in the soul space.
Maybe. So, Vela, what the
His
hell are we gonna
convictions
do
fell
about finding
quickly.
the android? She's trapped in the van and...
Calm down.
How
You
is she
haven't checked
trapped?
Honest 1999 today, have you?
I have.
Rory made a thread pointing out a mysterious fan in all the most recent and believable posts. And here's a strange one for you. In one of the photos of Sammy Park, there's a van. He asked everyone who sees the van to reply to the thread and post a location so we can check it out.
Wait, are you serious? How did I not see this? Holy crap. Okay, I need to go back and check. Wow, this is perfect. So that means she's around here then.
Well, I mean, vans have wheels, so it could be far away, but yeah, it could be.
We're gonna need a car.
How else can we catch up to it? Do you have a car?
No. You're forgetting I've lived in this reality for a year. How do you expect me to even have a license? I don't even have a social security number, and I make minimum wage at an arcade.
Damn. I wonder if
You could still have a
Mom would
car.
let me borrow hers.
Yes.
Claudio has a van. You could ask him if he'd drive you around. He's a cool
Shitty
guy.
car.
He's a bit older than us, so it makes sense. I think he's in his late 20s. You should spend some time with him and Chandra, really get to know them first. Not usually a good idea to ask for rides unless you really know someone. At least where I come from.
Yeah, good idea. You know, this is gonna sound a bit weird. Lately, I've felt like I don't even know my own reality. The more I think about it, nothing is as I remembered. When I was a kid, things felt different. Pre-college Alex's life was so much more simple.
Uh-huh.
I never noticed all these things, all these strange things.
That's how I felt right before I left my reality.
Welcome to your 20s.
Maybe you're starting to get it. Whatever it is.
Whatever it is scares me. I just want to point out that Vela is like, you should hang out with those people because it's only really safe to ask for a ride from someone that you like know and trust to some extent. Right after Alex was like, we're your family kind of speech, like about the same list of people. It's like Vela's like, no, these people don't know each other at all. Like I would talk to them more before even getting in a car with them.
Hey, Alex, what you up to?
I've just been hanging out, thinking about the android.
So that's your thing, right? You wander around all pensively, thinking about unobtainable women?
Extremely aggressive, but I love your energy, Chandra.
Wow. I never thought of it that way. Holy cow.
Easy there. I was only kidding. Do you have any leads on it?
Not really. I was thinking we should all get together and talk through what we know so far. Vela pointed out that I don't know you and your brother so well, so I thought I'd change that.
What would you like to know? I'll let you ask 2 questions. Have you ever heard of Syndrome de Paris or Paris Shokugun? It's a psychological disorder affecting Japanese people who vacation in Paris. People
I've heard
who
of
have
this.
hallucinate, get delusional, feel persecuted. It's like extreme culture shock. That's what I felt. Except I wasn't Japanese and I wasn't in Paris. I was an American in a tiny Japanese town. It took me a while to get over my fears, but when I did, I made a great friend in a girl named Bera.
Bera is how you write Vela in Japanese.
So it's one of the 17 Velas in this game.
Maybe, yeah.
Bera taught me how to hula hoop, and for 3 weeks straight, we bonded over it. Sometimes, all it takes is one cool person to pull you out of your shell, you know?
They also misspelled Shokugan. I just want to put that out there.
I don't think there's an
It was like gun.
Yeah, there was a hyphenated OK in the middle.
I've never heard of that before. That's crazy.
Oh, didn't I tell you I'm doing my master's in psychology? I want to work with kids, mainly foreign kids, and help them adjust. That's what I'm doing my thesis on.
Is that a psychological...
You want to know about my outfit? Okay. You're strange, Alex Eagleston. But I'll bite. Last Christmas, me, Claudio, and my parents went to Japan for Claudio's birthday. We stayed in Nakashibetsu with my dad's coworker. His parents left him their house when they passed away. We stayed there from mid-December to mid-January. I remember feeling scared arriving in Japan. I knew the culture shock was going to be one thing, but I didn't really know what it meant to immerse myself in another culture. The first 2 weeks, I hung with my parents while Claudio wandered around, coming back each night with crazy stories about the girls he was meeting and the fun he was having. That's the amazing thing about my brother. Even in a small town like Nakashibetsu, he can find people to inspire. His happiness is infectious sometimes. Doesn't help he's such a nerd. I'm a bit of a shy person, you know? But eventually I realized that people are the same in every country. I made a friend. Her English was terrible, even worse than my Japanese. So we started hanging out. And long story short, she bought me this on the last day of our trip.
Okay.
Really weird conversation. Just the part where you're like, basically Alex is like, so why overalls? And she's like, you're a strange man, Alex.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what?
I feel like talking about people's fashion is like a polite thing to do.
That's yeah,
like
it's just a normal small talk thing to do.
An extremely
It's like,
neutral way
that?
to get to know someone.
And then she did just like tell a story. She did just have a story about how she got overalls.
Yeah.
So
like,
it was
you're
just a
weird, Alex,
Yeah.
fixating on my clothes. Anyway, here's the deep-seated reason why I wear this outfit.
Yeah.
Like, wait,
It's
what?
just like, I don't understand that exchange. It's very odd.
I have to find all of our other friends, and I don't know where any of them are.
Claudio was to the right of Chandra.
Yeah, we meet up with Claudio at the end.
Is it Chandra or Chandra? I feel like they've done both.
I don't know.
Stop coming to my house.
Okay, that's nothing. I'm literally just looking for Michael.
That Alex is a strange boy.
Was Michael on the list of people to talk to?
He's on the list of everyone to talk to.
I wear a vest.
Okay, these are not the people.
I wear a sleeveless hoodie.
Let's look at Onism.
Like a fursona.
You have mail.
Oh, that's one of the thoughts I had where I was just like, what is... It is interesting that like every single time Onism is referenced in this game, it never matches the Onism that we've been on.
Yep.
And specifically, it's almost always explained to us by the one character that we've been told doesn't go on Onism.
Yeah.
This Vela always explained to us what happened on Onism lately, and I'm like, you don't... It's... I know people can convey secondhand information, but it's increasingly strange that you're the only one that tells us what's happening on Awesome when there's people that use it in the rest of our cast.
Well, the weird thing to me, too, is that Vela is like, hey, have you checked Onism? Rory's compiling a big list of all the van sightings, so maybe we'll have a lead. Which implies the correct response is to talk to Rory because he's already doing all the work. Yeah. And Alex is like, oh, I have to go and read it right away. Maybe we'll get leads. And it's like, bro, you don't need to read the thread. Rory will just tell you.
He's a person.
Which is exactly what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, I've narrowed possible van sightings to the following locations. The reservoir, the bowling alley, the gas station on Route 91, the mall, the Windtown Water Tower, University of Easton, and your mom.
Ha 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 ha. Except it was highlighted like an actual quest objective, so you should go talk to your mom.
How weird was it that it said you have mail, and every time it says you have mail, we have to manually go into our email to read it? But this time it just played a weird cutscene that had dialogue, and it's probably not going to be in our mailbox, which it was not.
It's not, yeah. The diegesis is strange.
Okay, off topic. Pocket Monsters cards for sale. Hello. This is a lot of all Pocket Monster cards circa from Aqui, Turquoise, and before, so second generation and first release to Pocket Monsters. Lots of rare cards included like Venusaur and Arcanine promo cards. Why would they change it to like Aqua, Turquoise, and then just literally name the Pokemon? You can just say from first and second gen. From first series, pretty hard to find. All cards are sleeved and stored together with their like series evolution cards. 700 common, uncommon, 150 rare holo, 25 rare holo.
So strange.
Trying to trade entire lot altogether. We'll consider piecing apart for serious buyers, not those who want to browse and weren't looking for anything to begin with. Really, I'm looking for buried treasure. I've got aspirations of being a pirate, but I don't know where to begin without any buried treasure. If you're interested, I work at the gas station in the southeast of Frankton, south of Windtown. So if you're interested, you've got the booty, buried treasure. I'm your man. Don't I have buried treasure?
I feel like you might have buried treasure.
Woohoo. Mysterious van and all semi-park photos. Guys, holy shit. I was spending my usual 9 to 10 hours of staring at the only photos we have of semi-park when I noticed something interesting. Look below. I've highlighted something in the photos. There's a van. The same van. As far as we know, Semi didn't have a license. I think it's time we ask ourselves if she had a boyfriend. Someone who owned the van and was driving her around. I called the detective in charge of the case and pointed this out to him, but he didn't seem to take me seriously. So let's all be on the lookout for this van. If you see it, knock on the door and get some info. That looks like a dumpster. I know it's a van, but it totally looks like an open fucking dumpster.
Okay, that's a van.
That's a van, yeah. With the Alex in it.
Wheel on the back?
Well, funnily enough, I saw the van earlier this week. It was at the Northern Frankton Reservoir, no one in it, but it looked abandoned.
Digital
I could be completely wrong, but I think it's parked at a gas station on 72. I'm too scared to approach. I saw this van in bed with OP's mom. It was pretty kinky. Oh, shit. I see this van all the time at the Twin Pines Mall by Easton University. I work at the food court there, and I see it in the mornings. Oh, shit, frigid milkshakes. I go to EU2, near the North Gate. The security van kind of looks like this. I'll stop by tomorrow and check it on the way to class to see if I find anything. There is a bowling alley in South Jersey that sometimes has a van like that, but as you know, there are always vans at bowling alleys. Careful if anyone decides to check it out. Some sketch mofos usually go there.
There are always vans at bowling alleys.
Aren't you from Windtown? Check near the water tower. I think I've seen a van with satellites like that on there. Okay. Missing man at Radio Tower Mountain. My brother, an Onism user, went for a hike a few days ago and hasn't come back. I'm stuck in a wheelchair, so I can't go look for him. If you're a Frankton resident, please go look at him. All right, so we have some side quests to do. So we're gonna go to the gas station in southeast Frankton, and then also let's just go up on the mountain right now. Get that out of the way.
Would you like some more quests? Was this the same mountain?
It said near the radio tower.
Oh yeah, okay. Through the mysterious cave. Become GB for a second and then stop. This is just what this mountain sounds like.
Who's there? Oh, you saw my post on Onism. It's not your post. It was your brother's post. And he was trapped. He said he's in a wheelchair and can't help you. What are you talking about?
And how did you post on Onism when it's like an ASCII 90s site and you don't... Phones don't yet?
It's very thoughtful of you to come looking for me. I think I've sprained my ankle. Would you be willing to part with a hiking stick so that I could make it back into town? Be willing to give you my backpack as I won't be needing it anymore. So what do you say? Are you willing to trade a hiking stick for a backpack? Thank you very much, my good man.
When did you get a hiking stick?
I have no idea. And also, I'm really confused because I don't... That just straight up conflicts with the post on Autism, where it was like, my brother went missing. I'm stuck. Help.
It's very disorienting because you hit a point where almost every single plot point, even minor ones, just actively contradict the surrounding information.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are you supposed to draw from that at some point when it's so... You're so unmoored from any reality that you're like, I don't know if anything in the game is real.
But the other thing is, like, when people are like, oh, it's like Alex's perspective is different. And it's like, okay, but like, why? Like, what does that tell us about Alex?
Which part and which direction?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it even consistent? I'm not sure. Little dolly.
I don't know what that is.
You've stolen a tiny plastic baby doll.
Yep, that's the bathroom.
That's the bathroom. It sure is.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I wish they backported Vella's alternate face into more of the other scenes, because she does always have her combat sprite face on in every cutscene, even when she's like sitting on a swing next to Alex,
she
having
looks
heartfelt
very angry,
conversations.
yeah.
She's always like, "Argh!" the entire conversation.
To be fair, if I had to hang around with Alex all the time, I also would be angry.
But narratively, it's supposed to not be what's happening.
Yeah.
She's apparently really softening.
Bad spot in life desperately needs some quick cash. I'm the guy who will rip you off and offer you way too little for your worldly goods. Oh, that's not you? Glad to sell you that guy's stuff.
Uh-huh.
But you're not. This is the guy.
Yeah, because he's not the shopkeeper. Like, what? What do you do with that? What are they doing in that moment? And also, like, is he a parody? So, like, that suggests the idea that this is Alex's delusion, everything we see, because it's like he's saying overly self-aware parody idea of, like, what would be like Alex's inner monologue because he's so smarter than everyone else, and knows how he's in that age where he's cynically above everyone else and knows all the flaws in society. So the characters are just like narrating their flaws at him. Mm-hmm. But the game doesn't seem consistent with the idea that what we're looking at is his delusions, because we'll see the truth and then he'll contradict what we're seeing. And yeah, I don't know. I genuinely can't keep it straight.
Where's the gas station in Southeast Frankton? And I need to find it so soon because I have to pee so bad.
And you can't pee until you get to the gas station, because that's where the bathroom is.
Exactly the truth. He said
maybe just northeast Frankton. What's that? Have you tried the top right building?
That's sports.
That's sports.
I don't see a gas station, but it said there was a side quest to give a guy buried treasure. Here, Keith, find the buried treasure.
No, was it south? I'd have to trust that you were reading correctly. Oh God, where's the run button?
Go on a wild goose chase. It's the X button. It's the X
He's
button.
gonna pee without me.
Oh no.
I'm being left out.
Oh no.
Now leaving Frankton. Maybe I leave Frankton and there's a gas station to the southeast of Frankton. For all I know, he's just wrong about what the words were, and I'm having my life ruined in real time. I should just walk into like a spike and kill his character. Just immediately disregard. East Main Street. Maybe go south then east, because you can't cross a street in this game. Is the burger joint a gas station? Can you go anywhere from this version of going out of the town? Am I completely trapped by streets? Why does this direction exist? Why does this direction exist? They made a whole exit that you can't use. It's a commentary on how car-centric America is. That's what that means. It's about that. Dude. I like burgers. 82 pounds lost. What does it get me? I'm still balding, my wife still left me. At least Y2K will destroy the planet in a few weeks. That'll be fun. Don't worry, man. You'll be really popular in the furry fandom. Listen, kid. Might as well eat a few burgers while you still can. That's gainer talk. Yeah, this is just a burger place. See, I just have to... I don't know if he read the fucking quest right. I'm just trusting him. He's wasting my time. And wasting your time. Hello, Claudio. Oh. I said that weird because I was about to kind of burp and then I didn't. But my throat, like, seized a little bit. So that was exciting. Think about my throat muscles. Yeah, it's a thrift store. That is like all of the buildings. The pizza pasta. How do you do quests in this game? Want someone to take away the fear? World ends soon, might as well not have a heart attack worrying about it. Things have gotten really weird lately, don't you think? Something just seems off. I tell you, if the world doesn't end from Y2K, these politicians will be the end of us. You should run for president when you grow up, kid. You won't lie to the American people, would you? Are you my grandson? Weren't things going, like, kind of okay in the 90s? Probably not. It's easy to be nostalgic about pre-Iraq War America, obviously. Because there's no 9/11 in this story. That's why he's so nostalgic. He's retreating into a pre-9/11 America past.
Nostalgia without 9/11 couldn't be me.
No, babe. I've never heard of Shakespeare. Is that even a real name?
What the fuck?
You stupid liar. You stole that from Leonardo DiCaprio and Shakespeare.
Jeez.
That's exactly who Toaster fears he's talking to when he says, read a book.
Yes. Is exactly.
We're the trash couple. We hang out in the trash aisle.
Were you able to find...
No.